All right, hey everybody, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Everything is a-okay. What's up, girl by the Mystic? This is just gonna be a quick video, real quick. Talk about this whole AMC mania that's going on and all this other stuff. I don't know how many people are involved in that, but I just want to talk about it from the stock option standpoint. If you're getting into the stock option situation, first there's stocks, right? You purchase the price of the stock. And that's pretty much straightforward, right? The price of the stock goes up and down, and so forth. But it's something called stock options where you can, I guess, purchase an option and purchase it's usually way more expensive than the price of the stock and so forth. But I mean, if you meet the target price or what they call the strike price, then you can exercise the option and get 100 or purchase it 100 shares for the original price you purchased at and so forth. But this is the thing, y'all. Be careful with that because there's so many factors involved in that. I mean, there's something called the Greeks, which is the theta, the gamma, the implied volatility, and all that stuff. So just because you reach your strike price doesn't necessarily mean you may be taking home a profit on that. And I think a lot of people who are getting into that right now don't necessarily know that. And I would hate for someone to get into it not knowing what they're doing. So, but hello, your pleasure 721. What's up, Miss Star? What's up, Kim? How you doing, Anela Valencia? So yeah, I just wanted to say that y'all, please be careful with that, getting into that. Make sure you understand, even the break even price and all that other stuff, because that makes a difference when you'll be able to see a return. Because you, like I say, can get to your strike price, but you may be losing money and everything. Also, let me just say this. So I experienced something today with a broker that was crazy. So how can I explain it? So I purchased a $37 call option. Obviously, the strike price was 37, and I guess the current price of AMC is 59. So that means I'm in the money, right? So normally I thought when this happens, they would, how was it, at 4 o'clock the market closed. So I went back and I held my option till today, and come to find out that the broker closed my position at around 1 o'clock. And I was livid. I wasn't livid, but I didn't understand that because I'm like, why are you closing my position when I haven't done so? Like, I understand, like, if they were going to do it at 3 o'clock because Robinhood closes the option at 3 o'clock. But I was like, why are you closing my option at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is what the time that stock market is on? Because if you know anything about stock options, the volatility of AMC can go up astronomically, go up, down, depending on what goes on in the market. So a couple of moments can equal a couple of $100. So I was really perplexed by that. And the explanation that they gave me was, oh, because I didn't have the equity in my account, what was it, to exercise, if I wanted to exercise the shares. So pretty much they were saying, that I didn't have the equity in my account to exercise the amount of shares. But I was like, still, you don't get to determine when to close out my account, because AMC could have gone up a couple of more dollars, and that would have meant a couple of $100. So I just was perplexed by that, because I know Robinhood closes out at 3 o'clock, and that's totally fine. But this brokerage was closing out at 1 o'clock, and I honestly feel that they were doing this because there's so much strain on who's going to have to put up these shares and cover these shares and all this stuff that they were sitting through, going through. Okay, which accounts can we click off or mark off, knowing that we won't have to cover the calls, or who may actually, say they want to purchase the shares and then they will have to give up the shares. So I'm just telling y'all, please be careful. I don't think a lot of people are talking about this, and I know it's difference between each brokerage firm or whatever they call them, brokerage that you use. So brokerage is like Robinhood, Webull, and the one I was using, I'm not gonna say their name, but I don't think a lot of people understand this. And like I said, I'm saying this because a lot of these people are talking about the people who are talking about this are obviously experienced in call options, so they know the vernacular, they know the terms, they know all the mathematics behind it. But a lot of people are coming in now who are retail investors who are basically just have basic understanding, not knowing what they're getting themselves into. So I just wanted to say, be careful with that, y'all. I guess right now the safest thing is to purchase the stock. If you do purchase a stock option, know that it's a very risky situation and that you can lose money in it very quickly. You know, the value of your option decays each and every day, because it's called time decay. I don't think a lot of people know about that. A lot of people are going to be confused that although they were in the money, they lost money. So just make sure y'all do your research on that as well, and know that your brokerage, what they decide to do on the day of expiration and when they're going to close out your position. I think that's a big deal too. All right, let me see what you guys saying. What's up, Auntie Donna? How you doing? What's up, Miss All Dat? Good to see you. What's up, girl by the Mystic? Hello, Italian Queen. All right, so if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them now. I mean, like I said, I'm no aficionado or anything like that regarding this whole AMC situation, but I just want to share my insights, my experience, my perspective, because I don't hear a lot of people doing that. I just hear a lot of people speaking to the experts, and sometimes they have a lot of good, useful information, but it seems like a lot of gibberish at times because a lot of people don't understand the definitions of the terms in which they're using. And a lot of these people, when you ask them the basics, they sometimes get frustrated or aggravated because it's very, simple to them, but very complex to others. So, yeah. Saint City says, I bought shares when it was super low, so even if I lose, it won't be much. Yeah, yeah, those who got in early are definitely benefiting from this, the situation. So, um, okay. And then the other thing, what was I gonna say? The other thing is, yeah, okay. So people coming in are benefiting from the situation, and every week is next week, next week, next week, next week, next week, next week. So we'll see how this is. I hope people don't suffer from AMC fatigue. That's what I'm worried about. People are going to suffer from AMC fatigue, and you know, we'll see about that. But that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Is if you go into the whole stock option alternative, make sure you do your research in that. There's a whole bunch of factors. People are raising the premiums very, very high on AMC. If you're familiar with stock options, premium is really just a normal like $2. So if the strike price is 77, then they will say, okay, your break even is 28. I'm sorry, 77, then they say the break even is 78 or 79. With this AMC situation, they'll be like, if you take a strike price of 55, then you'll see like the break even is like 68. I'm like, good lord. So you're not gonna really see any profit. It seems till you get that strike price. I mean, till you get that break even price. So, what's up, Italian Queen? Thank you, Italian. You said, Sir King, this is from the Women of Avatar Nation, and they know who they are. Well, thank you very much, Italian Queen. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Italian Queen. I really do. So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Anybody else got any other questions? Like I said, I just wanted to share my experience because I know a lot of people are coming into this new, people who have never purchased stock, maybe, and a lot of people maybe not even know what a stock option is, or maybe they heard about it, but they don't know how to actively, you know, exercise one, close out one, and things like that. So YouTube has a lot of great resources and a lot of great people, but they're not speaking about it from someone who's just coming in. So be careful, y'all. Be careful out there. Make sure you do your research and never spend more than you can afford to lose. All right, anything else, y'all? That's all I really wanted to say, to be honest. Um, nope. Tonight is the NBA playoffs, so I think right now the Atlanta Hawks are playing Philadelphia, I believe. So definitely check that out. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them under this video. I'll try my best to answer. Like I said, I'm no stock guru, but I see a lot of stuff going on, and I see a lot of people. I don't want to see a lot of people lose money that they don't need to lose because they don't understand what's going on. So, yeah. And get to know what your brokerage terms are when they can close your position. That's crazy. That was crazy. I was upset about that because that's like I said, at 1 o'clock, they said Eastern Standard Time, they close it out. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The market doesn't close till 4 o'clock. Anything can happen in the span of 2 hours. That was the crazy part. So be careful, y'all. They gave me some kind of BS answer about maintenance fees. And if you decide not to exercise the option and you can incur them, I was like, get out of here. With this technology in the world, you can see, what someone has in their account and what they're eligible for and all this stuff. They come on now. Yeah, so okay. All right, y'all, that is it. That's all I have. So take care, y'all. Do well and be well. See you later. All right. You're welcome, Miss All That. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know, like I said, a lot of people are purchasing this AMC hoping to capture, a once in a lifetime moment. And some people are going to be left holding the bag, as I always say. Some people are going to be left holding the bag because they're not going to know what this heck is going on. Also, with the stock option situation, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. If you're up, the whole thing of a stock option to me, if you're not going to exercise the option, is to get money, pretty much, right? To take advantage of the volatility of a stock, either it be positive or negative. And so don't get greedy because that's when you get caught holding back. And this whole AMC situation, like I said, somebody's going to be left holding the bag. That's what I honestly do feel. So don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. All right. Thank you, Miss All That. Talk to you guys later and take care. Bye, y'all. Thank you once again. Thank you, Italian Queen. Bye, y'all.